Hey everyone, it's me, E-Queen, back with another video today. Today in this video, I thought we would talk about the importance of creating the frequency to live the life that you want to live. Okay, let's talk about the importance of creating your frequency, because we're living in the age of Aquarius, and the age of Aquarius is about innovation. It's not about trying to be like everybody else. It's not about trying to do things like everybody else. And the thing with frequencies, which I really want you guys to know, is that frequencies happen when something happens very often. So the more something happens, that is when something becomes a frequency. Okay, there's a difference. I know people use the term vibration and frequency interchangeably, but they're two different things. Vibration is law. Everything vibrates by universal law, meaning everything is constantly in motion. But frequency comes from the word frequently. How frequently does something happen? Because you gotta understand, even though everything vibrates, everything doesn't frequent. Okay, so a frequency is based off of how frequent something can happen. Why are we just sitting back trying to match a frequency? Why would you match a frequency when you can create a frequency? Okay, why would you stress yourself out trying to get on some other frequency when you can create your own version of that frequency? And it's so simple that no one's even talking about this, okay? No one's even putting the 411 out there about it, though. But, your girl E-Queen, gotcha, okay? I gotcha, okay? So, say you want to be on the frequency of love, okay? You can create the frequency, your version of the frequency of love, right? By doing things that you love, by giving the love to yourself, okay? Say you want to be on the frequency of stability, okay? Everything has a frequency. You can create the frequency of stability. You can, make sure that you pay attention to your surroundings, create stable surroundings. And it's just it's very simple, you guys. So I'm gonna give you a few ways. Whatever frequency you are trying to be on and you are tired of trying to match a frequency, the answer is create. So you can create a frequency by, first of all, making it a routine. Getting yourself in a routine, in a schedule, every day. For example, every day, I burn oils. I burn incense. I burn like rose, vanilla, and things like that, because I like I like my home to smell sweet. And pretty much, I like I'm a Venusian. I like the Venusian stuff. I have Venus in the first house. So I tend to burn, stuff like roses and, well, not the roses, but rose oils, honey oils, vanilla oils, things like that. And essentially that's what I'm doing. I'm creating my own version of the Venus frequency. So you can create your own version of the frequency by, giving yourself a routine, okay? So you want to be on the frequency of love, okay? Then do things that pertain to love. Say you want to be on the frequency of abundance, okay? Make a routine where you feel abundant. Say you want to be on the frequency of luxury. Make a luxury routine. Say you're trying to be on the frequency of wealth, okay? You would do wealth building routines. You would do wealth rituals, okay? And essentially it's about getting in touch with yourself. It's about finding your inner self, finding your inner frequency, you guys, because everybody has a frequency. And you can be on any frequency you want to be on, okay? You just, all you have to do is get into your creative space. It's that simple, okay? See, our society wants us to believe that everything is hard. You know, society doesn't want you to focus on the good things in life. Society doesn't want you to set intentions for living a good, opulent life. And that's another thing. You can create the frequency of opulence. Okay? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You just got to find your creative center. Okay? It's very simple though. Do weekly and daily routines. Daily and weekly routines will really change your life. Okay? So you ain't got to wait till a big event. No, you can create. Okay? You don't have to stress yourself out trying to match someone else's version of the frequency. You can just create your own version of that frequency. It's just that simple, you guys. It's just that simple. Okay? So yeah, like, and you gotta understand that it's like the more that you get into your creative center, that's the more that you are programming your subconscious mind. Okay? And another thing is that what I like to share is declarations, like writing things down and decreeing it. What I like to do is, like, when I write down my declarations, I like to turn it into a song. And then I like to voice record it singing. And then at night I listen to it as I'm falling asleep, and that pretty much like sets my subconscious mind up and programs it. So yeah, there's like a lot of different ways you can create the frequency that you want to be on. It's just that simple, you guys. It's really not hard. And honestly, like, creating your own frequencies, and you know, especially the ones where you attract better, it really helps. Okay? And speaking of attraction, you can create a beauty frequency. Okay, ladies, you know, you desire to be more beautiful, more attractive. You can create that frequency. Okay? It's very simple. The other way that you can create your frequency is by meditation. And what I mean by meditation, I don't mean just sitting there saying but although you can do that, but what I mean though is like whatever it is that makes you feel good and relaxes you and keeps you focused on one thing. Like, say if it's like dancing, you know, you can meditate while you're dancing, and you are, you know, you're in that frequency of joy. That kind of, yeah, that's a frequency of joy. But yeah, like, you're in that frequency of joy and bliss, the frequency of bliss. The other way you can create a frequency is through rituals. Okay, daily or weekly or monthly rituals. I like to do weekly rituals, okay, because that just works for me. But yes, like, you can create rituals to cultivate things, to cultivate the frequency that you desire to live on. So say, for example, again, you want to be on the luxury frequency. Doing weekly luxury rituals for yourself in your home, keeping up the ambiance, that pretty much cultivates the luxury frequency that you're trying to be on. Okay? And yeah, like it's really simple, you guys. Like there's a million different ways that you can create the frequency of the life that you are desiring to live. Okay, creating the frequency of your higher self, creating the frequency of love. You can create the frequency of abundance. It's all about energy, okay? And it's all about programming. Like every day, you guys don't realize it, but every day, every action that you take, everything that you do is programming your unconscious and subconscious mind, where the real power is at, though. So, it's like it's very important. And that essentially, creating frequencies, that is the divine feminine energy, okay, for real. That's the feminine energy, because the feminine energy doesn't try to match a frequency. The feminine energy is pretty much very creative. And creating frequencies, that is the base of chaos magic. Because a lot of people like to think that chaos is bad. But no, it's a good thing. It's very creative. It's very decorative. It's, very much free flowing. And that's what it is, because it's more stressful trying to match a frequency, but it's much easier to create the frequency. Okay, so yeah, like, you guys, get creative. Okay, get creative. I've been inspired. Like, I've been like just setting up my home. And I actually been, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I actually on a daily basis been cultivating the luxury frequency, okay? I mean, between the way my house is set up, between my products that I create, my scents, yeah, like I've been creating my own version of the luxury and Venusian frequency, because I love that. Like, I do. I love it. And so I just want to encourage you guys to, whatever frequency you are trying to be on, and if you have been having a hard time trying to match that frequency, I want to let you guys know to be free, be creative, and create your frequency. And that is all.